Hey, welcome to a new video. Think a rhinoceros is intimidating? Now imagine one the size of a bus, covered in armor and armed with 3 deadly horns. Meet Triceratops, the powerhouse of the late Cretaceous that ruled western North America around 68 million years ago. Its 3-horned head wasn't just for show. Each horn could grow over 1 meter long and served perfectly for defense and dominance. Often portrayed as a calm plant eater munching on ferns, Triceratops was anything but defenseless. When threatened by predators like Tyrannosaurus Rex, it could lower its massive head and charge like a living bulldozer. Fossils show T-Rex bite marks on Triceratops skulls. And sometimes the herbivore survived, proof of its toughness. Its giant neck frill, nearly 3 feet or 2 meters wide, may have impressed rivals or attracted mates, but also shielded vital areas. At 26 feet or 8 meters long and around 12 tons, Triceratops was a walking fortress. Thanks to its strength and armor, it was one of the few dinosaurs that could stand up to apex predators. If these beasts still roam today, traffic jams would form around grazing herds of horned tanks. Herbivore or not, Triceratops remains one of the most dangerous vegetarians ever to walk the earth.
Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And before we start, also like the video. The Therizinosaurus was originally discovered by a Mongolian expedition in 1948, in what is now the Nemegt Formation in the Gobi Desert. These dinosaurs lived in Asia during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 70 million years ago. The genus is known only from a few bones, including giant hand claws that gave it the scythe-like appearance. The dinosaurs were enormous, reaching a length of up to 33 feet or 10 meters, and a height of 16.5 feet or 5 meters. They possibly weighed over 7 tons. Everything about this creature was designed like a machine. However, it was a slow-moving, long-necked herbivore with a beak-like mouth and a wide body for food processing. Its forelimbs were particularly robust and had 3 fingers with claws. These claws were elongated and had significant curvature only at the tips. The Therizinosaurus had the longest known hand claws of any land animal, measuring over 3 feet or 1 meter in length. Its hind limbs ended in 4 toes that functionally supported the weight, unlike other theropod groups where the first toe was reduced to a rudimentary claw.
If skyscrapers could walk, they'd look like Brachiosaurus, a Jurassic giant stretching up to 85 feet or 26 meters long, and weighing about 60 tons, as much as 10 elephants combined. What made it truly unique was its giraffe-like neck, allowing it to reach treetops that other dinosaurs could only dream of. Unlike most long-necked dinosaurs, Brachiosaurus had longer front legs, giving it a sloped, crane-like posture for browsing the highest branches. About 154 million years ago, it roamed the floodplains of what's now North America, traveling in herds that could reshape entire forests just by eating. Don't let its plant-based diet fool you. When predators like Allosaurus came too close, Brachiosaurus could defend itself with devastating force. A single swing of its tail could shatter bones, and one stomp from its pillar-like legs could crush anything beneath. Its sheer size made it almost untouchable. Predators attacked only out of desperation. Paleontologists believe Brachiosaurus had an enormous heart, weighing up to 397 pounds or 180 kilograms to pump blood to its lofty head. If it existed today, skyscrapers would seem small, and one step from this gentle giant could flatten a car without trying.
The Ankylosaurus is a genus of armored dinosaurs that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 68 to 66 million years ago, in western North America. The dinosaur was also enormous, but it was shorter and wider, measuring up to 33 feet or 10 meters in length, and 6 feet or 1.8 meters in height. The Ankylosaurus was heavily armored with bony plates on its back and sides, making it an extremely well-protected herbivore. It also had a club-like tail that it could use for defense against predators. Ankylosaurus was a quadrupedal animal that fed on low-lying vegetation. Fossils of this dinosaur have been found in geological formations in North America, and some of the most complete skeletons have been found in Alberta and Montana. Despite its fearsome appearance, Ankylosaurus likely had few natural enemies due to its size and formidable armor.
Long before T-Rex became famous, Iguanodon had already made history. Discovered in the early 19th century, it was one of the first dinosaurs ever identified. And it didn't disappoint. Living about 125 million years ago, this large herbivore grew up to 32 inches or 10 meters long and weighed around 5 tons. But its real danger lay in its secret weapon, a deadly thumb spike. Shaped like a dagger, it could stab predators or rivals. Imagine having a built-in knife on each hand. Scientists believe Iguanodon used these spikes in fights against carnivores like Neovenator, or in battles for territory and mates. It could walk on both 2 and 4 legs depending on the situation. Low to the ground while grazing, but upright and fast when escaping danger. Fossilized footprints show it lived in huge herds, sometimes hundreds strong, trampling everything in their path. Its beak-like mouth was perfect for stripping plants, and its strong jaws gave it an edge while feeding. With a relatively large brain for a plant eater, it likely had complex social behavior and coordination. Though not a predator, Iguanodon survived through a mix of intelligence, weaponry, and strength in numbers.
Somewhere between 71 and 69 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period, the Carnotaurus roamed South America. It was a large bipedal predator, measuring approximately 26 feet or 8 meters in length, and weighing around 2,200 pounds or 1,000 kilograms. Its name means meat-eating bull due to its muscular build and short horns above its eyes. The Carnotaurus had a uniquely heavy and wide skull compared to its relatives, and it also had very small arms with only 2 fingers. In addition to its heavy armor and powerful bite, Carnotaurus was also known for its highly aggressive behavior and willingness to fight with other theropods, including the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Its skull was structurally reinforced to withstand the force of frontal collisions with other dinosaurs. Despite its reputation as a fearsome predator, some scientists have suggested that the Carnotaurus was more of a scavenger than an active hunter.
Argentinosaurus was a colossal sauropod from South America and ranks among the largest land animals ever, reaching around 98 inches or 30 meters in length and weighing over 100 tons. Heavier than a Boeing 737, this titan lived about 95 million years ago. Its footsteps could literally make the ground shake. Though slow-moving, its apartment-sized body commanded instant respect. Even giant predators like Gigantoraptor mostly targeted juveniles, since one kick or tail strike from an adult could be fatal. To sustain itself, Argentinosaurus likely consumed around 992 pounds or 450 kilograms of plants daily, an entire forest buffet just to stay alive. Its long neck allowed it to strip trees bare without moving much, while its lungs and circulatory system were built to support its immense size. More than just a dinosaur, Argentinosaurus was an ecosystem on legs, a moving force of nature that reshaped landscapes and influenced countless other species.
2 words you never want to hear in the same sentence, especially for the sake of other species in its vicinity: dinosaur and venomous. Sinornithosaurus lived during the early Cretaceous period in what is now China. Its fossils have been found in the Yizhan Formation in Liaoning Province. It was a small dinosaur, measuring about 3 feet or 1 meter in length, and weighing around 2 pounds or 1 kilogram. Sinornithosaurus had several bird-like features, including feathers and a lightweight skeleton. A unique feature is that it was reportedly venomous, with specialized teeth and venom glands at the back of its skull. The venom may have had similar properties to snake venom, leaving the poisoned prey in a state of shock rather than killing them immediately. This is one of the earliest known cases of venom being used as a hunting weapon in dinosaurs. Additionally, this dinosaur had unusually long arms and a flexible wrist, allowing it to uniquely grasp its prey. The image of one of these bird-like venomous creatures reaching out with its long arms likely kept other dinosaurs awake at night.
Believe it or not, dinosaurs also lived in the snow, and Cryolophosaurus was the king of the cold south. Discovered in Antarctica, this 21 feet or 6.5 meter long predator thrived about 190 million years ago during the early Jurassic. Back then, Antarctica wasn't an ice sheet, but a chilly, forested land, where Cryolophosaurus ruled as apex predator. Nicknamed Elvosaurus for its distinctive crest, it was as stylish as it was deadly. Its powerful jaws were lined with serrated teeth, perfect for slicing through smaller dinosaurs and early mammals. With muscular legs, it was fast and agile, even on rugged terrain, capable of explosive sprints to ambush prey. Surviving long, dark winters demanded endurance. This hunter stayed active despite scarce food and freezing conditions. What made it truly dangerous was its adaptability. Efficient, persistent, and likely territorial. Weighing about 992 pounds or 450 kilograms, it wasn't the biggest carnivore of its time, but its mix of speed, intelligence, and weaponry made it lethal. The crest may have also served for display or mating rituals. If Cryolophosaurus still roamed today, it would be a nightmare predator of the ice. Fast, tough, and endlessly hungry.
With a length of approximately 26 feet or 8 meters, Gigantoraptor is the largest known oviraptorid dinosaur and was many times bigger than other members of the group. Gigantoraptor, also known as the giant thief, is an extinct dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period in China, around 71 to 65 million years ago. Despite its size, Gigantoraptor likely had a feathered body and was a fast runner with long legs and a slender build. It was among one of the most dangerous dinosaurs of its time, but was probably an omnivore, consuming both plants and animals. Some evidence for this comes from the shape of its beak and jaw bones, indicating that it could eat tough plant material like fruits and seeds, but also smaller animals like lizards and mammals. Some scientists believe that Gigantoraptor may have lived in groups and even cared for the young, similar to modern birds.
If Jurassic Park had a real fisherman, it would have been Baryonyx, a predator built like a crocodile but faster and smarter. Living about 125 million years ago in what's now Europe, this 33 feet or 10 meter long hunter weighed around 2 tons and wasn't your average meat eater. It had a long, narrow snout packed with over 90 serrated teeth. A perfect natural fish trap. Fossilized stomach contents containing fish scales prove it specialized in catching aquatic prey. But don't be fooled, Baryonyx could handle more than slippery meals, dragging down smaller dinosaurs or ripping apart carcasses with ease. Its most fearsome weapon was a massive 12 inches or 30 centimeter claw on each hand, sharp enough to slice through flesh or thick hide. Imagine a 33 feet or 10 meter crocodile with raptor claws prowling the riverbanks, ready to strike at anything that came too close. Baryonyx was one of the earliest known spinosaurids, the same family as Spinosaurus, and belonged to a rare lineage of semi-aquatic apex predators. With powerful limbs, strong jaws, and surgical precision, it ruled both land and water, a true hybrid hunter in the age of giants.
The Stegosaurus is also known as the dumbest dinosaur because it had a brain the size of a walnut. Although its brain might not have been large, its body was, and it had enough muscle power to compensate for that. The Stegosaurus was a herbivorous dinosaur that lived during the late Jurassic period, approximately 155 to 150 million years ago. It's characterized by the distinctive upright plates along its back and spikes on its tail. These plates could help regulate the animal's body temperature. Despite its larger size, averaging up to 29.5 feet or 9 meters in length and weighing up to 5 tons, the Stegosaurus is believed to have been a relatively slowly moving dinosaur. When encountering predators, it used its spiky tail to defend itself. The Stegosaurus is also notable as one of the first dinosaurs discovered and named by scientists, with fossils found in the late 19th century in the western United States. Although it's one of the most recognizable dinosaurs, there's still much about this creature that remains a mystery to scientists. For example, the function and arrangements of its plates continue to be a subject of debate, with various hypotheses attempting to explain their purpose. Additionally, much is still unknown about the behavior, reproduction, and social life of the Stegosaurus.
Picture a crocodile so enormous it could challenge T-Rex, and you get Sarcosuchus imperator, the infamous flesh crocodile. Though not technically a dinosaur, this prehistoric monster lived alongside them about 112 million years ago. Stretching over 39 feet or 12 meters long and weighing up to 8 tons, Sarcosuchus was one of the largest croc-like reptiles ever to exist. It prowled what's now the Sahara, then a lush river delta teeming with prey. Its skull alone measured over 5 feet or 1.5 meters, armed with more than 130 teeth, made for gripping and crushing rather than chewing. Once it clamped down, it dragged its victim into the water to finish the kill. Unlike modern crocodiles, Sarcosuchus had a broader snout for greater stability when tackling large animals. It likely ambushed dinosaurs that came to drink, even young sauropods, in lightning-fast strikes from below. One twist of its massive body and the fight was over. Scientists estimate its bite force was among the strongest ever recorded, more than twice that of today's saltwater crocodile.
If you think this dinosaur looks extra menacing, that's because it was. Firstly, its name is derived from the shark genus Carcharodon. Secondly, it's known for its enormous skull, measuring between 4 feet 8 inches and 5 feet 4 inches, or 1.42 and 1.63 meters in length. So just imagine how the rest of its body looked. Carcharodontosaurus is a genus of large carnivorous dinosaurs that lived during the Cenomanian stage of the late Cretaceous period in North Africa. It was one of the largest and heaviest carnivorous dinosaurs, estimated to weigh around 6 to 15 tons and reach a length of up to 43 feet or 13 meters. It's believed to have been a formidable hunter that possibly hunted in groups, and there's evidence to suggest that it even preyed on giant sauropod dinosaurs.
At first glance, Pachycephalosaurus might not seem impressive, a 15 feet or 4.5 meter bipedal herbivore with short arms and a blunt snout. But appearances deceive. This late Cretaceous dinosaur was built for head-to-head combat, where strength and endurance meant survival. Its name literally means thick-headed lizard, and it's no exaggeration. The dome on its skull was up to 10 inches or 25 centimeters thick, made of solid bone. Scientists believe it used this reinforced head as a battering ram, both in defense and in fights with rivals. Picture two Pachycephalosaurs charging full speed and colliding with the force of a car crash. Despite its plant-eating diet, it was no pushover. A strong, muscular neck absorbed impacts, while its sturdy legs propelled it like a living wrecking ball. That armored skull could also fend off predators or intimidate smaller animals. Its sharp, leaf-shaped teeth were ideal for tough vegetation, but its real weapon was attitude, and a head built like a hammer. One hit from Pachycephalosaurus could easily dent a car door. Meeting one in real life, you'd better hope it didn't see you as a rival.
You're looking at one of the earliest known genera of dinosaurs, estimated to have lived approximately 228 to 201 million years ago. The first fossils of Coelophysis were discovered in 1881 by the geologist Edward Drinker Cope, making it one of the earliest known dinosaurs to be described. Coelophysis is a genus of theropod dinosaurs from the Coelophysid group that lived during the late Triassic period in the southwestern United States. It was a small, slender-bodied bipedal carnivore that could reach up to 10 feet or 3 meters in length. It's known for its elongated, slender hind legs and short arms with 3 fingers. Despite its small size, Coelophysis was believed to be a fast and agile runner. As a highly social dinosaur, it likely lived in large groups and may have exhibited social behavior, such as parental care. Interestingly, it may have hunted in groups to overpower larger prey. Coelophysis is also remarkable because it's one of the most abundant fossil vertebrates ever discovered, with thousands of specimens found in a single deposit in New Mexico.
Around 76 million years ago, a deadly predator roamed Canada and the northern US. Gorgosaurus, a 30 feet or 9 meter long member of the Tyrannosaur family. With huge jaws, razor-edged teeth, and a brain wired for the hunt, it was smaller than Tyrannosaurus Rex, but faster and more agile. Its long, muscular legs and lightweight skeleton let it sprint up to 50 kilometers per hour across open plains, easily chasing down hadrosaurs and horned dinosaurs. Its skull held more than 60 knife-like teeth, perfect for slicing flesh and bone. Even more lethal were its senses, sharp eyesight and an acute sense of smell that allowed it to stalk prey from afar. Fossils show battle scars and infections, signs of a violent life of constant combat. Gorgosaurus lived fast, fought hard, and ruled without fear. If it existed today, it would be the ultimate apex predator. Not just a killer, but a calculated hunter built for pursuit.
Jurassic Park would have gotten 2 things wrong about this next dinosaur. Despite being depicted as a small venomous dinosaur in Jurassic Park, the real Dilophosaurus was actually a much larger and more formidable predator. It also didn't screech or spit venom. Dilophosaurus gets its name from the 2 thin crests on its skull, which some scientists believe were used to impress potential mates or intimidate rivals. This dinosaur is considered to be a skilled hunter, with sharp teeth and powerful jaws that could bring down prey much larger than itself. While it's often displayed in popular culture with a neck frill, like a frilled lizard, there's no evidence that it actually had that feature. However, recent fossil evidence suggests that Dilophosaurus was capable of hunting other dinosaurs. Some scientists believe it could reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, or 48 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest predators of its time. Dilophosaurus had leaf-shaped teeth that were serrated, allowing it to inflict deep, crippling wounds on its prey.
Imagine a Tyrannosaurus Rex covered in feathers. That's Yutyrannus huali, the beautiful feathered tyrant from the early Cretaceous of China. At 30 feet or 9 meters long and up to 3,086 pounds or 1,400 kilograms, it's the largest dinosaur with direct fossil evidence of feathers. But don't picture a cute bird. This was a fearsome predator built for cold and for power. Yutyrannus had 3-fingered claws, strong jaws lined with serrated teeth, and muscular legs for chasing prey. Its feathers weren't for flight, but for insulation, allowing it to thrive in northern China's chilly climate about 125 million years ago, making it one of the first large carnivores adapted to cold. With sharp vision and a keen mind like other tyrannosaurids, it likely planned its attacks, and may even have hunted in coordinated packs. A group of these feathered giants could take down prey far larger than themselves. Despite its bulk, Yutyrannus was agile and adaptable. a perfect fusion of strength, intelligence, and resilience, proof that even evolution's fiercest killers could wear feathers.
Majungasaurus is named after the city of Mahajanga in Madagascar, where the first fossils of this dinosaur were discovered in the early 20th century. It's unique among theropod dinosaurs because it had a lower jaw that could move sideways, allowing it to chew its food more effectively. Additionally, Majungasaurus is sometimes called the cannibal dinosaur because of its distinctive dental features, as it's believed to have consumed not only meat but also bones of other dinosaurs. Although the exact behavior of this dinosaur isn't well understood, it's believed to have been a highly adaptable hunter capable of surviving in different environments. It may have also been a social dinosaur, as there's evidence of it living in groups and engaging in behaviors such as cooperative hunting. Scientists have found evidence of bite marks on some Majungasaurus fossils, suggesting that it may have been attacked by other predators or even engaged in fights with other members of its own species.
If there were a contest for the longest neck, Mamenchisaurus would be the undisputed champion. This late Jurassic giant from China had a neck over 30 feet or 9 meters long. Nearly half of its 69 feet or 21 meter body length, longer than a school bus. Unlike other sauropods, Mamenchisaurus had specially adapted vertebrae that gave it exceptional range and flexibility. It could strip entire trees bare without moving its 23-ton body, acting like a living excavator that reshaped forests. Scientists believe it used its neck like a sweeping arm to feed efficiently across wide areas. Its sheer size served as protection. Few predators dared to attack, and one swing of its muscular tail, powered by tons of mass, could crush bones. Even a pack of hunters risked being flattened under its pillar-like legs. With a powerful heart and efficient air sacs to push oxygen through its long neck, Mamenchisaurus breathed like a bird, an evolutionary masterpiece built to thrive in a world of giants.
The Utahraptor roamed the Earth around 125 million years ago, long before the mass extinction that wiped out all the dinosaurs at the end of the Cretaceous period. With its sickle-shaped claws measuring up to 23 centimeters long, Utahraptor is one of the largest and most fearsome dinosaurs. The first fossils of Utahraptor were discovered in the early 1990s in Utah. Utahraptor was likely a fast and agile dinosaur, capable of running at speeds of up to 28 miles per hour or 48 kilometers an hour. Some scientists believe that Utahraptor hunted in groups, employing tactics similar to modern hawks or wolves to empower prey much larger than themselves. It could also rotate its sickle-shaped claws and get a better grip on its prey, which sounds quite terrifying, doesn't it?
Meet Ceratosaurus, the Jurassic predator with the attitude of a pit bull and the weapons to match. Around 150 million years ago, this 24 feet or 7.5 meter carnivore terrorized its environment with sharp teeth and a distinctive horn on its snout. The horn was probably used to ram rivals or intimidate prey, though it hardly needed the help. Its jaws did the talking. Fossils show saber-shaped, serrated teeth perfect for slicing through flesh, and it likely scavenged whenever the opportunity arose. Ceratosaurus had an unusually long, flexible tail, half its body length, acting as a whip for balance during runs or strikes. Unlike its heavier neighbor Allosaurus, Ceratosaurus was a stealth hunter, ambushing from riverside thickets or swampy cover. Fish remains found in its stomach suggest it also hunted near water. With crocodile-like teeth and powerful jaws, it combined the versatility of a big cat with far greater muscle.
The name Mapusaurus means earth lizard in the language of the indigenous Mapuche people of Argentina. With a length of over 39 feet or 12 meters and a weight of more than 17,637 pounds or 800 kilograms, Mapusaurus was one of the largest predators of the late Cretaceous period. Mapusaurus hunted in groups, using its size and strength to overpower the largest dinosaurs that roamed the plains of the ancient South America. Despite its enormous size, Mapusaurus could likely run at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour or 32 kilometers per hour, making it a fast and deadly predator. Like many carnivorous dinosaurs, it had a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth, which it could use to tear apart its prey before consuming it. According to scientists, Mapusaurus is one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs ever discovered. It may have been the most dominant predator in its ecosystem, but there were other large carnivores in the area, such as the Gigantosaurus, which we'll discuss later. The remains of Mapusaurus are potentially the earliest known evidence of Tyrannosaurs, a dominant group of herbivores from the late Cretaceous period.
Intelligence beats muscle, and Troodon proved it. This small predator, about 8 feet or 2.5 meters long and under 99 pounds or 45 kilograms, may have been the smartest dinosaur ever. Its brain-to-body ratio rivaled that of modern birds and mammals, meaning quick thinking, sharp senses, and calculated hunting. About 75 million years ago, Troodon roamed the late Cretaceous landscape with keen eyesight, razor claws, and long running legs. Its large forward-facing eyes gave it excellent depth perception, ideal for stalking prey in the dim light of Arctic regions where its fossils have been found. Each foot carried a sickle-shaped claw, like its cousin Velociraptor, used to grasp, slash, or pin prey with surgical accuracy. But intelligence was its greatest weapon. Scientists believe Troodon hunted cooperatively, or communicated through sounds and gestures. Its serrated teeth suggest an omnivorous diet, from small animals to plants and eggs, giving it the adaptability to survive in harsh climates. Some researchers even speculate that if Troodon hadn't gone extinct, it could have evolved into something shockingly advanced. Perhaps even a dinosauroid capable of using tools.
Diplodocus was one of the largest dinosaurs to ever have existed, measuring about 89 feet or 27 meters in length, and weighing over 33,000 pounds or 15,000 kilograms. The skeleton of Diplodocus features a series of elongated neck vertebrae connected by ball joints, allowing the animal to bend its neck in various ways. Though it had a relatively small head compared to its body size, it had sharp teeth that it used to consume vegetation. In addition to its long neck, Diplodocus had a whip-like tail that it could use to deter predators or produce a loud cracking sound as a form of display or communication. These herbivorous dinosaurs lived in herds and likely fed on ferns and other small plants that grew in the late Jurassic forest systems in which they lived. There's evidence to suggest that Diplodocus may have migrated in herds, moving seasonally to take advantage of different food sources in different parts of their habitat. In my fucking dictionary, Jesus.
Forget Jurassic Park. The real raptor wasn't Velociraptor, but Deinonychus, a Cretaceous predator about 11.5 feet or 3.5 meters long, and 3 feet or 1 meter tall, built like a living weapon. Its discovery in the 1960s revolutionized how we saw dinosaurs. No longer sluggish reptiles, but fast, agile pack hunters. The name means terrible claw, and rightly so. Each foot carried a 3 inches or 7.5 centimeter sickle claw, sharp as a curved knife. During hunts, it leapt onto prey, slashing with its claws while gripping tightly with hooked hands. Evidence suggests Deinonychus hunted in coordinated groups, bringing down much larger plant eaters like Tyrannosaurus. With serrated teeth, powerful jaws, and a stiff tail for balance, it struck and retreated with deadly precision. Weighing around 154 pounds or 70 kilograms, it wasn't the biggest predator, but it was among the deadliest in proportion to its size. Speed, teamwork, and intelligence made Deinonychus a nightmare on 2 legs, capable of bursts that rivaled a cheetah's sprint.
Tarbosaurus was a species of tyrannosaur dinosaur that lived in Asia during the late Cretaceous, approximately 70 million years ago. Tarbosaurus was a large carnivore that could reach lengths of 39 feet, or 12 meters, and weigh up to 6 tons. Fossils of Tarbosaurus have been found in Mongolia, China, and Russia. Tarbosaurus was a top predator and had a large, heavy head with thick, bone-crushing jaws and teeth serrated to cut through flesh and bone. It's also considered one of the last surviving tyrannosaurids, living until the end of the Cretaceous period. Like other tyrannosaurids, it had small forelimbs with 2-fingered hands primarily used for grasping and holding on to prey. The closest living relatives of dinosaurs like Tarbosaurus are birds, and in fact, there are many similarities between the two groups, such as the structure of the hip joint and feathers found on some dinosaur fossils. Studies on Tarbosaurus individuals' growth rates have also shown that they grow much faster than other animals in similar size, such as crocodiles or other large animals.
Acrocanthosaurus, the high-spined lizard, was a Cretaceous predator from North America, stretching 38 feet or 11.5 meters long and weighing up to 6 tons, one of the continent's largest carnivores. Its signature feature was a series of tall neural spines along its neck and back, forming a raised ridge or hump. Scientists still debate their purpose, possibly for muscle support, fat storage, or temperature regulation, but they gave the animal a menacing, almost dragon-like silhouette. With enormous jaws filled with serrated teeth, it could tear flesh effortlessly, while its strong forelimbs helped hold struggling prey. Fossilized bones show scars and healed injuries. proof of a brutal life filled with clashes against massive plant eaters like Sauroposeidon. Acrocanthosaurus likely hunted through ambush, using sheer power to overpower victims at close range. Its bite could crush bone, and once caught, escape was impossible.
You might already recognize Velociraptor from the Jurassic World movies, but in real life, this turkey-sized dinosaur was a bit different. Like modern wolves, Velociraptors hunted in groups to overpower large prey. Velociraptor had a slender, elongated snout with a large number of sharp teeth. It used its snout to deliver deep bites to its prey, resulting in a swift death. The most distinctive feature of Velociraptor was a large claw on the second toe of each foot, which would have been used to slash and stab at prey. Despite its relatively small size, Velociraptor was covered in feathers, which likely served various functions, including insulation and probably even assisting with flight. These formidable packs lived during the late Cretaceous in what is now China and Mongolia, coexisting with other famous dinosaurs. However, some scientists believe that Velociraptors may have been more closely related to birds than other dinosaurs.
Torvosaurus, the savage lizard, lived about 150 million years ago during the late Jurassic, prowling what is now North America and Europe. At up to 39 feet or 12 meters long and nearly 5 tons, it was one of the largest predators of its time, a walking engine of muscle, claws, and teeth. Built not for stealth but for domination, Torvosaurus was a brute force hunter that overwhelmed its prey with raw strength. Its curved, serrated teeth reached 4 inches or 10 centimeters long, like steak knives designed to tear through flesh and bone. Its skull, over 4 feet or 1.2 meters long, gave it a bite strong enough to rip chunks from armored prey like stegosaurs and sauropods. Unlike Tyrannosaurus Rex, Torvosaurus had long, muscular arms tipped with 3 deadly claws, perfect for grabbing and tearing, not just biting. This made it both a brawler and a killer, capable of overpowering victims in close combat. Sharing its domain with Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus, it likely clashed with them in brutal territorial battles. Scars on fossils suggest these giant hunters fought for dominance with ferocity.
If there's a dinosaur you never, and I mean never, want to encounter in a dark alley, it's definitely the Allosaurus. The Allosaurus was a terribly aggressive dinosaur with a bite worse than its bark, and enough muscle power to back up its unpleasant personality. Some sources even suggest that Allosaurus was capable of swimming in shallow water or wading, making it a double threat. It was a large, two-legged carnivore that lived during the late Jurassic, approximately 155 to 145 million years ago. It could reach lengths of up to 35 feet, or 2.7 meters, and weighed around 11,000 pounds, or 5,000 kilograms. It was also characterized by a powerful jaw, large claws, and sharp teeth. While Allosaurus was one of the top predators of its time, it likely also scavenged on the carcasses of other large dinosaurs. The hollow shape of Allosaurus's vertebrae is unique among theropods and may have helped reduce the weight of its spine while providing additional strength. There's also evidence that Allosaurus engaged in intraspecies combat, as some individuals show signs of healed injuries consistent with battle wounds. Allosaurus likely hunted large herbivorous dinosaurs like the Stegosaurus, but it could also prey on smaller animals when truly hungry.
Don't be fooled by the poetic name. Pyroraptor was pure danger. Its name, meaning fire thief, comes from the forest fire that revealed its fossils in southern France. About 70 million years ago, this small but lethal predator proved that size means nothing when it comes to danger. At around 8 feet or 2.5 meters long, Pyroraptor was lightweight, fast, and armed to the teeth, literally. Its jaws held rows of serrated blades, and each foot bore a 20 feet or 6 centimeter sickle claw sharp enough to slice prey open. Closely related to Velociraptor, it shared the same deadly combination of speed, intelligence, and agility. Covered in feathers, it looked like a deadly bird-like assassin darting through Cretaceous forests, striking with precision from the shadows. It likely hunted small dinosaurs, reptiles, and mammals, ambushing them with lightning-fast attacks. What made Pyroraptor truly terrifying was its potential pack behavior. Fossil evidence suggests coordinated hunting, where one distracted the prey while others struck from behind, like prehistoric wolves with claws.
Spinosaurus was a large carnivorous dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous in what is now North Africa. It's estimated to have been 49 to 59 feet, or 15 to 18 meters long, and weighed around 6 to 7 tons, making it one of the largest known carnivorous dinosaurs of all time. Spinosaurus had a distinctive sail-like structure on its back, consisting of elongated spines covered in skin or even feathers. The sail on the back of the Spinosaurus served various purposes, including regulating body temperature and promoting efficiency in swimming. It also had a long crocodile-like jaw with conical teeth that were suitable for gripping and puncturing prey. Some fossils of Spinosaurus suggested that it was a semi-aquatic and may have had significant time in the water, hunting fish and other aquatic prey. While Spinosaurus was a formidable predator on its own, it's believed to have coexisted with other large predators. Saurophagonyx was a large dinosaur that lived during the late Jurassic in what is now Oklahoma, United States. It's one of the largest known theropod dinosaurs, with estimates suggesting it could reach lengths of 39 to 46 feet, or 12 to 14 meters, and weigh around 3 to 4 tons. The name Saurophagonyx means lizard-eating master, reflecting its powerful carnivorous nature, likely feeding on various large dinosaurs and other prey. While not much is known about the behavior of Saurophagonyx, it likely hunted in groups to overpower large prey. It had an extremely powerful bite, even stronger than its relative Allosaurus. This is suggested by the presence of robust spoon-shaped teeth, well suited for bone crushing, as well as the deep, wide skull that provided ample space for large jaw muscles. Estimates indicate that it could exert a bite force of up to 256,000 pounds per square inch, or 1,800 kilograms per square centimeter. Despite its imposing size and impressive offensive capabilities, Saurophagonyx was not at the top of the food chain in the late Jurassic. This is because it likely shared its habitat with several other large carnivorous dinosaurs.
Styracosaurus looked like a medieval war machine, a horned dinosaur from the late Cretaceous that seemed straight out of a fantasy painting. About 18 feet or 5.5 meters long and 3 tons in weight, it carried an arsenal of spikes and horns that made it one of the most intimidating herbivores in history. Its massive neck frills sprouted up to 6 long horns, some over 23, 5 inches or 60 centimeters, while a single nose horn nearly 3 feet or 1 meter long jutted forward like a lance. The name spiked lizard fits perfectly. It was a living fortress of bone and fury. Styracosaurus likely lived in herds, meaning dozens could form an impenetrable wall of horns and muscle against predators like Gorgosaurus or Albertosaurus. Imagine a charging line of horned tanks thundering towards you at 40 kilometers per hour, every predator's worst nightmare. Though a plant eater, Styracosaurus was no peaceful grazer. Those horns were also weapons for dominance fights among its own kind.
Gigantosaurus lived during the early Cenomanian of the late Cretaceous, approximately 99 to 95 million years ago. The name Gigantosaurus means giant southern lizard. Estimates of the size of this dinosaur vary due to the incompleteness of the remains found so far. Some researchers suggest that it was larger than the Tyrannosaurus Rex, while others believe it was about the same size. The most complete estimate of the animal ranges in length from 39 to 43 feet, or 12 to 13 meters, and a weight of 6 to 8 tons. With a unique skull and crest-like ridge in front of its eye, and a downward-pointing part of its jaw, Gigantosaurus was highly intimidating. Its teeth were laterally compressed and had serrations. It's also believed to have been homeothermic, a form of warm-bloodedness that allowed for rapid growth. Additionally, it would have been capable of rapidly closing its jaws and capturing prey by delivering powerful bites. The dinosaur's distinctive chin would have helped resist stress when biting into its prey.
Everyone knows Tyrannosaurus Rex, but Tyrannotitan, the titanic tyrant of South America, may have been even more terrifying. Living around 100 million years ago, this monster reached up to 39 feet or 12 meters in length and over 6 tons in weight. A member of the Carcharodontosaurid family, which includes Giganotosaurus, it was built for raw power and precision. Where T-Rex crushed bones, Tyrannotitan sliced flesh with sword-like teeth nearly 7.8 inches or 20 centimeters long. Its skull was huge, its arms thick and muscular, and its legs built for strength rather than speed. This was the bulldozer of the predator world, an ambush hunter that didn't chase prey but dominated it head-on. Scientists believe it preyed on giant herbivores like Argentinosaurus, possibly hunting in pairs or ambushing at watering holes. With its sheer size and intimidation alone, it could scatter herds before striking. Despite its bulk, fossil evidence shows Tyrannotitan could pivot quickly and balance efficiently, a deadly mix of power and precision.
And as you might have already guessed, Tyrannosaurus Rex takes the first place on this list. The T-Rex lived during the late Cretaceous, approximately 68 to 66 million years ago, and is one of the last dinosaur species to exist before the mass extinction event that wiped out all dinosaurs. With an estimated body length of up to 39 feet, or 12 meters, and a weight of about 9 tons, Tyrannosaurus Rex was one of the largest carnivorous dinosaurs to have ever lived. It's often regarded as one of the animals with the most powerful bites ever measured. In terms of attack capabilities, the T-Rex had a massive skull with various specialized teeth, including serrated blades for slicing through meat and bones. The arms of the T-Rex are short and have long been a subject of debate among scientists. Some believe that the arms were too small to be useful in any way, while others think they may have been used for balance or to help the animal rise from a lying position. The name Tyrannosaurus Rex means Tyrant Lizard King. A fitting name for such a formidable predator, don't you think?
So ruthless it earned the nickname the Demon Lizard of Patagonia. Ankylosaurus was a fearsome predator from South America about 80 million years ago. Measuring around 30 feet or 9 meters long and nearly 3 tons, it wasn't the biggest carnivore, but its aggression made it legendary. As a member of the Abelosaurid family, it had a thick reinforced skull, short arms, and a massive head, nearly 3 feet or 1 meter long, filled with curved, serrated teeth for tearing flesh with surgical precision. Where T-Rex crushed its prey, Abelisaurus shredded it, thrashing its victims violently with its powerful jaws and neck muscles like a crocodile performing a death roll. Its compact build and speed made it ideal for sudden attacks, darting from cover to strike and vanish. With keen senses and relentless ferocity, it ruled Patagonia's prehistoric plains, a true embodiment of cold-blooded efficiency and terrifying beauty. Which dinosaur do you think was the most dangerous, and which one would you want to see brought back to life? Let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos we've made, click one on the screen or take a look at the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.